Hey, welcome back to lIHITRO Bank. My name is Adam. Look, there are around 24 million millionaires in America right now, more than ever before in history. But here's what nobody talks about. Only 36% of them actually feel wealthy. Think about that for a second. You have $1 million sitting in your account, and you still don't feel rich. And when we look at billionaires, people with 100 million or more, the problem gets even stranger. They keep chasing more, always more, never stopping, never satisfied. So what's really happening here? Your brain releases dopamine when you anticipate a reward. Not when you get it, but when you're chasing it. Scientists call this the hedonic treadmill. You buy that dream car, you feel amazing for maybe 2 weeks. Then your brain adapts. The car becomes normal. The excitement fades. And suddenly you're looking at the next upgrade. For billionaires, this operates on an insane scale. When regular people adapt to a new phone, they want the latest model. When billionaires adapt to owning one private jet, they want a bigger one, or maybe an entire fleet. Research shows something fascinating. The more wealth someone accumulates, the less dopamine gets released for each additional gain. This creates diminishing returns. A billionaire needs increasingly extreme measures just to feel that same rush. It's literally the same brain chemistry as drug addiction. Think about it. The thrill of sealing a $10 million deal releases dopamine. But after you've done 50 of those deals, your brain barely reacts anymore. So you need to make it a $100 million deal, then $1 billion. The stakes keep rising, but the satisfaction stays flat. Studies from Harvard Business School found that wealthy people constantly ask themselves 2 questions. Am I doing better than before? Am I doing better than others? This creates a trap because there's always someone richer, always someone higher on the Forbes list. Researchers found that seeing the Forbes billionaire list can actually ruin a wealthy person's entire day, not because they're broke, but because someone else has more. Here's the reality that most people miss. Beyond about $75,000 a year, additional money has massively diminishing returns on actual happiness. Yet billionaires keep accumulating. Why? Because they're not chasing money anymore. They're chasing the feeling, the dopamine hit, the scorecard, the status. 43% of ultra-wealthy individuals in recent studies reported symptoms of something called anhedonia. That's the inability to feel pleasure from normally enjoyable activities. They're emotionally numb despite having everything money can buy. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He's worth over $100 billion. He figured out something crucial. The gap between what you have and what you want matters more than the absolute number. His grandmother-in-law was financially poor, but psychologically rich because that gap was small. Some billionaires with 100 times more money have a massive gap and feel miserable. Money removes 99% of daily life problems. Medical bills, rent stress, food insecurity, all gone. But it creates a different problem. Isolation, distrust, the constant question of whether people like you or your money, and the endless treadmill of needing more to feel the same rush. The system tricks you into thinking the next milestone will finally be enough. But neuroscience shows us the truth. Your brain adapts to everything. What you really need isn't more money. It's understanding when enough is actually enough. If you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button. We dive deep into how wealthy people think about money every single week. See you in the next one.